Welcome back, everybody, and I am Jamilah, your realtor.
And I'm Jasmine, your interior designer.
And welcome back to the In Your Space podcast, where we focus on bringing you the real in real estate.
And interior design, of course.
Yes.
Woo!
Now, we have to do this. This is a ritual at this point.
Yeah.
I need to find out what is happening with your week. Catch me up.
Well, I am dealing with a lot, first of all. So, house things happening.
Yes.
Very exciting. It's been a long road. Can you imagine being a designer, having to watch your house being built by somebody else, and it's just like, I would not do it this way.
Can you say micromanaging? No.
Hey, wait a minute.
No, but it's unintentional.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's who you are.
It's who I am. It's who my husband is.
I was just about to say
my
that.
husband is a project manager.
Yes.
He literally does this. So it's double dose.
And to be fair, because I am not coming at you, but to be fair, the stories you have shared with me, I would pass out. So
it's unbelievable. Guys, the color of the siding on my house has had to be changed twice.
That's a no.
Because of mistakes. I was not indecisive. That's not the thing. I knew exactly what color I wanted to choose, and I chose it, and I just kept getting wrong. They gave me blue, off-white. So it's been a long road, but it's, we're here, you know, and I'm just so grateful that is behind us. So, I don't sound like I'm happy, but I'm happy.
Listen, I don't know what they're going to do with the old siding. That sucks.
It's not my problem, B.
No, it's not.
It's just not. Like, I don't know how you make that mistake twice. Like, I don't know.
Okay, all right. I love to give people the benefit of the doubt before
you do.
I
do
call
that
them
a lot.
Incompetent.
Yeah.
So,
do you want to have an exercise where we try to figure out what happened?
I'm gonna guess.
Oh, okay, let's do it.
So, and this is a question in design world. Sometimes when you go to order things, is it in numbers?
Right, there could be a code error. Right.
And typically a code error it could be straight up on the operator because
that's human error. Absolutely.
You messed up a digit.
Yeah.
And maybe that cream color vinyl was as close to that blue, but by one digit and somebody jacked it up. But when you do it more than once.
Yeah. So like after the first time, this is my thing, and I'm not really going to rant. I'm really not. But my first problem was if you made the mistake the first time, why not verify? Stop and verify. Just make sure so you don't make the mistake twice, right? If you've been burned, you're not going to go right back to the stove and be like, boom. You're going like, oh, no, it's
only
good.
Only if you're crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So you're going to double check. Why did nobody call me?
Yeah.
I would have happily told you what color it should be.
I'm sorry.
But in the end, we're good. I'm happy with the front.
They're just going to go ahead and take that wrong siding and turn it into a spec house. Boom.
Somebody else will use it. I'm sure.
Right.
There's
They're gonna
plenty
pitch that hard.
of empty lots in this neighborhood.
Right.
They will reuse it, but it's just a shame that it had to be, installed and then removed and then installed and then removed and then correctly
You were
installed.
fairly micromanaging.
I don't think I'm micromanaging.
You were fairly overmanaging.
I don't think I was I think I was attentive.
You are absolutely correct.
You know what I mean?
And you are doing what I like to tell my clients that they have to do.
Which is?
No matter if you hire a realtor, you still need to do your due diligence. Do your due diligence.
Yep.
And that's period. So high five to you. Hello.
It feels good. I'm looking because I'm like,
what is it, germs?
That felt no. It felt like I don't know if I can even. High five. I guess.
Okay.
I'm happy, but there's a lot to be done.
They just need to get it right.
Yeah,
this time, get it right.
We're good. We're good. It's just I'm looking forward to the finishing of it all.
I know that's right.
Yeah. So what about you?
Well, I've been doing a lot of content creating.
Okay.
So, aside from trying to boost the podcast.
Yes, guys, follow, subscribe.
All of the things.
Please.
Tell your friends.
Yeah, why don't you love us? I'm just kidding.
No, but aside from just trying to boost the content,
Right.
just also still creating.
Yeah.
I have not, what are we, like episode 7 at this point? And I haven't even talked about my YouTube.
Right. You have not.
No, I have a YouTube and it's called Lifestyle is Key with me. I know, shameless plug, but I am not shameful right now. But no, seriously. So I have another YouTube channel. It's called Lifestyle is Key, and I take folks around South Jersey and the Philadelphia region and give them a little sneak peek of what to expect if you're looking to purchase in that area or visit.
Yeah.
So I've been doing, I think that channel, like the growth of it is doing very well. I got my first sponsor. I'm so excited.
Yay.
I'm so excited. Yay. And I look forward to, working with him, for past what we agreed on. So,
it's like, I got you now.
Right. So, I mean, no, it's been busy like that. And a part of owning a business, no matter what. And most people will maybe not recognize that being a realtor or being in real estate is being a business.
Listen, me and Mason had a conversation about that the other day. If there's no safety net, you're an entrepreneur.
I'm an entrepreneur.
Yes.
Yes. And
that's it.
You have to, in this day and age in general, you have to just continue to create content to be relevant.
Yeah.
If you decide that you want to disappear, it's going to be very difficult for you to make a living. And I'm going to go ahead and put it on the record right now. I probably would not have any social media if it wasn't for my business.
Listen, the way my seasonal depression be acting up, I'm dead serious.
Stop.
If anybody pays close enough attention, they will know when I disappear.
Oh.
And my social media reflects it, where it's like, oh, Jasmine's in hibernation mode, because I have those moments.
Everybody
really
has
do.
those moments.
So, but yeah,
So-
I totally get you. I agree. And the algorithm will beat you up for it too. Every time.
Yeah.
Every time. You got to keep generating, even if you don't feel like
it's
it.
so hard. It's like vomiting every single. Seriously.
Is it?
Like creating content is like vomiting.
Okay, please explain that sensation.
Today I'm brushing my teeth. Today I'm
right. Yes.
Today I showed home. It's just so much. So much.
Yeah.
And
by the end you're exhausted.
You are. Social media is exhausting.
And maybe crying a little bit.
Just a little.
Yeah.
Just a little, because you have to stay relevant, and that is what it is. But aside from that, all right, so we're all caught up.
Yeah, we're caught up.
I want to jump into, oh man,
I'm excited.
we're going back into what the hell were they thinking?
What were they thinking?
And I am so excited about this. I got to cue this up.
Okay.
And I need to preface, this is real.
This is real.
This is so real. And not only is it real, it's in South Jersey.
Oh, fun.
This home is currently on the market now. But before we show this home, I need you to understand that this is what I've been talking about. Good bones.
Okay.
Good bones. This home is in a great location.
Yeah.
And it's probably priced the way that it's priced because it has good bones, but it's a little bit outdated. But honestly, we need to know what the hell were they thinking. So Jazz and I are going to do a quick fire.
Yes.
And go back and forth.
Okay.
And until we get tired.
I'm going to get tired after the first answer.
What the hell were they thinking?
Oh, man. Geez.
We are ready, visual tech guy.
Bring it up. There we go.
All right, for our listeners, let me tell you what it is that we're seeing.
Yes.
This is a home with all types of things on the ceilings that look like Christmas trees. I don't know. The cabinets are, the ceiling has texture. And
is it texture? That's not wallpaper?
It's texture. The ceiling has texture. What? There are these prints on the ceiling that kind of look like Christmas trees. And then there's white cabinets. They kind of look lacquer. There's an island. There is a yellow stove with an attached microwave oven at the top.
Okay.
And then some ceramic tile on the floor. So this home, I guarantee you, was built in the 70s.
Okay.
And it is in South Jersey.
Believable.
Listen, the whole home in general is beautiful, but I'm telling you, this is outdated. So, Jasmine, what the hell were they thinking?
Oh, okay.
I'm going to tell you what they were thinking with this design.
Okay. So
we're in 2022. This house was probably last designed in 1970.
All right. So are we just calling out the things we see?
Quick fire.
Okay.
What the hell were they thinking? Ready? Go.
Okay. The white tile, maybe to brighten up the room. Yeah, that's all I got.
Wow.
What's your turn? Your turn. It's supposed to be rapid fire. Come on.
Pterodactyl wallpaper on the ceiling.
Mustard yellow stove.
That's very
mustard yellow. That's what it is.
Literal.
Yeah,
that's what they were thinking.
That's what they were thinking. Retro chic.
We love Christmas.
I don't think those Christmas trees.
They look like Christmas trees or pterodactyl footprints, and they're green, and they're going from the ceiling down to the backsplash. It's a whole thing.
Oh, Jamilah, why are the cabinets facing outside of the kitchen?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The front cabinets were that peninsula, right? They're facing the wrong direction. Or can you open it from either side? Right?
Oh, you can open it from either side.
Why would you want a double side?
Jasmine, what they were thinking is
yes,
extra storage.
There's no extra storage. It's just opening from either side.
Hold on. I think you might be right.
No, it is. Look at it.
It's not going to open from both sides. It's only opening from one side.
Our engineer guy said,
whoa.
Said, yeah, it does open from both sides.
Hold on. And Joey Lawrence. Oh my God. Now I'm dating myself again. Whoa. Like, seriously?
No.
Look, this, yeah, you're right. Because people should be sitting on the one side.
Yeah. Where the stools go. There are doors there.
But there's doors.
Yeah. And I mean, I've seen that, right? I've seen that where it's like, where it's under an island, there's storage. But this is just a little odd.
Jasmine, this is one of those cases where you didn't micromanage the contractors.
You didn't manage it all. Okay, just kidding. Microwave above the stove, right? I'm just calling things out. That looks like a fire hazard a little bit because the microwave is from 1956. Ain't that what killed?
I don't think microwaves were in 1956.
No, they had microwaves.
I don't know, Jazz.
When was microwaves a thing?
I don't know, Jazz.
Okay, we got to Google that.
Yes, we do.
Hold. Please hold.
What were they thinking? I think that they thought this was modern at their time. I think they thought this was hot.
Remember this is a sidebar. Did you watch This Is Us?
This Is Us television show?
Yes.
No.
Okay, I can't talk to you about it. No. But everybody who's listening, who's watched This Is Us, this microwave is the equivalent of, what is it called? A slow cooker that exploded and blew the house up. What's up, engineer guy?
Microwaves were invented in 1945 and were placed into homes in 1955.
I am woman. I know my appliances. No, I'm just kidding. That was a guess.
Hold on. Now, I don't know about you, and I'm not. Can I do this? Let's see. Can I do? No.
Oh no.
Oh,
Jamila's
we zooming in.
Oh, see, it's
zooming
wallpaper.
In. No, it's. Oh, is that wallpaper?
It's wallpaper everywhere.
It is wallpaper.
But this is the thing. The molding, that is very, very 70s. The molding above the window to connect the two cabinets together.
I don't care what you say. I'm not mad at that stove, and I'm not mad at that microwave oven.
Excuse me?
I'm not. It's a color pop.
Who are you, Pharrell?
Sorry.
I wasn't telling you to stop talking. I was saying that microwave has dials on it.
Yeah.
Oh, it has dials. I thought you were telling me I was being too loud.
But this is the thing. Who needs a color pop right now? What are we doing? Oh.
You need a color pop. It was
in this kitchen?
All right, first of all, we're going to take it back. I was zooming in.
I feel like we're yelling a lot. I'm so sorry.
So you can see the faucet. I think at least that was replaced.
Yeah. And the knobs were updated.
The knobs, yeah. So we got some updating here, but I think what they were thinking at this time was this was some hot-ish.
Yeah.
And it probably was.
Jamilah.
But this is what I've been talking about the whole time. Good bones.
Where?
Do you see the wall falling apart? This is good bones. You do not see anything else that's crazy. This is good bones where you need to scrap this design and call somebody like Jasmine.
Okay.
Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong. If you see a house like this, and I wish we had more pictures to see different angles of this space, because you might be, you probably
there were
right.
more pictures, but I was like, we're not going to do this.
Okay.
We're not going to do one whole episode dissecting this space. But
okay.
I will say this. I wish a part of me wants to know what was the income bracket of this family when they designed this space.
Oh, they was balling because I guarantee you whoever wallpapered this ceiling was like, I'm going to put it everywhere.
Hold on, but balling in the 70s was like $40,000.
Hey, if you balling, you balling.
You balling. All right, so that is it in the what were they thinking? And I'm so serious. I really do love
You like it?
I love the fact that this house is on the market right now. Somebody's parents said it's time to downsize.
No, that's true.
And we're going. And this is also something I've been talking about in general. When you have to understand some of these homes, this is a generational thing. This is not necessarily,
and I'm absolutely showing my age right now.
A trend thing. But what I've been saying is there are going to be plenty of homes that pop up on the market.
Right.
That have good bones that just need redesigning.
Maybe I need you to just share with me what its asking price is. Do you remember?
This home is in South Jersey in a very prominent community. This is over $300,000.
See, Jamilah.
I cannot tell you what community that is.
No, I don't want you to ask.
We can take this down, visual tech guy.
But I just, when you're asking for if you're asking for $250 and you have done nothing.
No, but see, it's by the market. You have to understand that. Because if you're trying to get into this very prominent market, $300,000 is a steal.
You're okay. Okay.
It's a steal. Because if the regular market is going for about maybe $420 or something, and this is priced at $300 something, this means that these folks cannot afford to do the work, or they're not willing to do the work. And that's okay. You just need to price the house accordingly for some nice family to come in and buy this home and do the work.
So you're saying that what they're asking is fair?
I think it's very fair.
Okay. I trust your judgment on that. But I, as a person who routinely sees houses and looks at that thing, the main areas that I'm going to be critical of are the kitchen and the bedroom.
Of
particularly
course.
Like the bathrooms.
Well, I mean, yeah, kitchen and bathrooms and basements sell homes.
Right.
So
if you left the kitchen looking like, okay, we can move on.
I have explained this. I've explained this plenty of times. When you encounter a home like this, I'm straight up. Since we're on it and I know we have to move forward, but when you encounter, or if I encounter a home like this, I immediately know, okay, the last time they renovated was at this time.
Yeah.
This means they are at a certain age. And the next renovations that they decide to make is quite possibly all for comfort.
Yeah.
So we're talking about the chairs that go up the stairs, the electronic chairs that go up the stairs. Yeah, it's retirement level. Or a ramp built on the back of the house. Or whatever.
Now you're making me feel bad.
I'm not trying
old
to.
people.
But to dissect that picture says that they got in here. They got in that community. It's a beautiful community. It really is. I did a YouTube series episode on that on my Lifestyle is Key. I'm not going to share which community it is, though.
You can figure it out.
Right. You can figure it out. But they got into that community and it was time and they lived in their house. They lived and now it's time for them to go.
Yeah.
But as they aged, they're only going to make updates based on their comfort versus based on what buyers are looking for.
Yeah. And there is definitely a whole other sector of design specifically for people in that situation.
But I can only imagine you would have so much fun with that.
I mean,
come on.
I think I would be a little bit more gentle with my design approach for sure. Because it is about comfort.
You don't have to, because the new buyers are coming in and they're probably going to whack them all.
You talking about the old house? Yeah. I thought you were talking about the place they're moving to, the rancher.
I think that was a rancher, but anyway, no. All right, so now that we're past that,
I need more details, but it's fine. We'll talk about it later.
I will find that listing and I will send it to you.
Yeah.
And just so you know, just to preface, when a real estate agent or a realtor list a home for anyone,
right,
there is an agreement. If you see a home pop up on the internet and you see the pictures, realtors list it first.
Okay.
Realtor.com, Zillow, Redfin, all those people that are not paying me for this podcast that I just said, they get the information after We share
Right,
it. We
right.
share it first.
Yeah.
So in order for me to even obtain that picture, there had to be permission for it. So I am not in compliance. I'm good.
Okay.
So this house is technically on the market, and the owners gave permission to put the pictures on the internet. You got a problem with it? Look at the listing agreement. Anyway.
You are ready. Every time it's a threat with this podcast. It's been like 3 episodes. Jeez.
Why am I so defensive?
I don't know.
I have no
She's
clue.
so punchy.
No clue. But all right, so that was fun.
Yeah.
Was
I mean,
it not?
you made me feel bad at the end because it was
Oh, stop
somebody's
it.
grandmama and granddaddy house.
Put on
Makes
the
me
Puss
feel
in Boots
bad.
eyes.
No, I do. I have a very soft spot for the elderly. So,
Well, I think elderly were here.
yeah.
Elderly lived here.
Yeah.
Jasmine, so you should feel very ashamed of
I
yourself.
should feel terrible, and I do. Thank you, Jamilah. Let's move on. Talk about these people's wallpaper.
So let's move on. And so today's topic,
Yeah.
it's my topic.
It is. It's your turn.
And I don't even think I shared what it was. 'Cause
No,
we
you
were
didn't.
Just like
we
in
just
the
went
groove.
into it, and it's
All
fine.
right.
It's fine. Let it be a surprise.
Today's topic
Yeah.
is the get ready.
Yes.
And this is very important. I had to bring this up because this is not just, this is affecting so many parts of my life right now.
Okay.
It's not just working with clients.
Okay.
There's a client aspect of it. It's a me aspect of it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's teaching my youth an aspect of it,
Okay.
if that seems fair.
Okay.
So I know all of the previous episodes, I keep saying I'm not that old, but I'm old enough to have a child that I am trying to coach him about home ownership.
right.
And it starts here.
Yeah.
So this get ready it's pretty much self-explanatory. You need to get ready.
You need to prepare yourself.
It doesn't matter if you are a first-time home buyer, second-time home buyer, right?
Okay.
You own a home and you're about to buy another one. Or if you're going into your vacation home, or you're trying to be an investor.
Right. Investment properties.
If you are borrowing from a bank and you don't have all the money saved up, you need to do this to get ready. There are tons of people who do this.
Right. Okay.
Every single year.
Yeah.
You know, I'm starting to sound like a commercial. No, but there are tons of people who do this every year. The proof is in the pudding.
Right.
It really is.
Okay.
So it's not like this is not achievable. The point is that if you are going to borrow someone else's money, you got to come correct.
Right. Exactly.
This is not $5 from grandma.
Right.
We are preparing for home ownership,
Right.
and this is real. So I want to talk about the get ready. I am trying to get ready as well. I would like to purchase a new home.
Right.
So I have to take my same advice.
Okay.
And I'm trying to get my oldest, but yet youth in this generation that needs to know this to get ready too.
Right.
But the advice I'm going to give you is something that a girlfriend will give you
Okay.
that you only going to listen to a girlfriend.
Right.
Google,
Yeah, that's
Google
true.
is not going to say it the way I say it.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just going to put it out there. So, but
So this gonna be a little bit tough love. I feel the energy. It's a little tough love energy. No.
no, you're right.
Okay.
You are right.
You know, it's the conversation where she's been telling you to leave that man for a while. And
Did you
gotta
see,
have a
did
come
you
to
see my
Jesus.
switch up? You are right. You right. Did you?
Both versions.
We switching.
Correct.
We are switching. So, all right, before we get into that, I just need to share
Yeah.
some facts.
Okay.
Real talk. Now, the reason why I'm sharing these facts is because there has been a lot of talk about our current housing market crashing again.
Yeah.
We're in 2022. There's a prediction of a 2023 crash.
Right.
There was a crash before. So I need to preface the fact that these crashes happened for different reasons. What happened before was this was a bank issue.
Right.
We had some ninja loans.
Ninja loan.
Do you not know what a ninja loan is?
Describe
Girl,
meanings.
no doc, no statement. Everybody buy a house.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Everybody buying a
Gotcha.
house.
Gotcha. Very.
You know, all you had to do was breathe and say you made enough money to buy a $500,000 house, and they were giving you a mortgage.
Right. Right.
So that really contributed to what happened previously. And now we're in 2023, 2022, and the prediction we're coming into is we're about to have another crash. What is that going to look like? And honestly, don't even ask me what it really is going to look like, because it's only a prediction.
Yeah. But do we have any idea what could cause it, or is that not?
What's causing it, I think we know for the most part, where our whole economy was shut down.
Right.
And now we're still trying to recuperate.
Right.
And we're scrambling.
Okay.
So, I mean, this is very general Jamilah information. And if I pulled an economist on this joint, to tell
let's
you.
get an economist. No, I'm just kidding.
I have one.
I know you do.
I have a friend who studies economy right now. She's getting her master's in it. And I could pick up the phone and call her all day long, and the conversation will go into that direction. I know. Listen,
it's a lot.
You might need to fan yourself.
No, I honestly.
But seriously, so, and I know we'll talk a little bit more about that later, but for those who are like, oh, the market's going to crash, why should I be getting ready?
Right.
Because this is the perfect time for you to get ready.
Exactly.
Do you not understand?
Yeah. Opportunity.
Do you not understand? And where's that quote? Success is when opportunity
meets preparedness.
meets preparation.
Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah.
So we have a couple things going on right now. We are in September. This is typical for the real estate market to slow down.
Right.
People typically start listing their homes. You'll see a high jump in people wanting to sell their homes somewhere around spring, right? Spring cleaning. And then you're moving into, if you have a family, you're trying to sell your home in the spring so you can be replanted somewhere
for the next school year.
Got it. And if you have a family looking to buy, you're trying to buy before the next school year.
Exactly.
So anywhere between March to September, it's pretty hot.
Right.
And then these are the flows. And then the ebbs come.
Yeah.
From maybe somewhere slows down, somewhere around back to school. Like right now.
Yeah.
Back to school.
Holidays.
The holidays and stuff.
Yeah.
Right. So this is the perfect time for you to get ready.
Yeah. No, it makes absolute sense to me, because I'm not looking at a house during the holiday season.
Yes.
During the school year.
Nope.
When it's cold and your house does not look welcoming because there's no greenery outside.
Christmas tree is up.
Yeah. Nobody wants to have people wandering around their house with their Christmas gifts out. Yeah.
Now, let's not get it twisted. There are people that list their homes around this time.
Yeah. But there are less. Yeah.
Right. So it doesn't matter if there is about to be a crash. If they're predicting a crash in 2023, you need to get ready now.
Yeah.
Because when that crash comes, you'll be pre-qualified to buy a house. Got me?
Yeah. And you can take advantage of
what is about to happen.
Right.
Whether or not, like, if this is a typical season and it slows down and then it doesn't pick up until March again, you need to get ready.
Yeah.
This is the perfect time. So, all right, let me spit some facts real quick.
Let's get them.
So, all right, so I want to take a very quick look at, and I have to read my notes for this one because I got to get it right.
Read along. They're on the screen.
Well, thank you. Are they?
No.
Stop.
I just had to break you up a little bit.
No. All right. So according to the U.S. Census Bureau, the home ownership rate in the United States, it's increased to 65.80%. Like, it's at 65.8%. Right? It was like this. We're in I think we're in the third quarter now, or close to it.
I'm trying to think because I really don't know quarters. I think you're right.
We're somewhere around the third quarter at this point. But in the second quarter, it was at 65.4%. So we've increased just a little bit. Now, if we want to go backwards, 2005 to 2009, the home ownership rate was at its highest, 66 to 67%.
Right. And we talked about that.
I know these numbers barely look like a change, but it's a significant change. And I'm going to tell you how significant this change is, even if it's like 1%.
Okay.
Right? Of people. Now, we had a recession.
Yeah.
I just spit some numbers at you that was 2005 to 2009. But within that circle, there was a recession. And during that time, we're looking at, because of the recession, we were at 63% home ownership rate.
Big dip.
Big dip.
Yeah.
So it went from 63 to 65.8.
Right.
We still have a bit of a dip because it's not at the 66 and 67. We're still
Right.
tiny down there, right?
Right.
338 million people in the United States.
Okay.
That was the population that, although I love Google, I Googled it. That says it's the current population.
Okay.
Okay. 338 million people.
Mm-hmm.
1% of that is 3.4 million people. That's a lot of people not buying homes.
Right. Yeah.
So even if it looks like it went from 67% to 65%, that's a lot of people not buying homes.
Right.
But why? Are they not ready to buy the home?
Probably.
Maybe. There's a lot of factors into it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of factors as to why someone would not be buying a home.
Yeah.
And I know that generationally speaking, there have been, certain generations saying, I don't want to buy a home right now.
Yeah, I was going to say that too. I feel like I'm a millennial. I feel like a lot of millennials realize that home ownership comes with a lot of baggage, which we don't need to get into in this particular episode. But that, the American dream, quote unquote, kind of got soiled for some folks. So that was part of it. No,
we
don't need to go into that either.
That's a different topic.
But yes, I feel like that also could play a large part in why my generation in particular are not buying. There's
a lot. There's a lot to unpack there, and I'm not going to unpack it, but the not in this one episode, but for those people who are wanting to be homeowners.
Right. Because there's still people who want to own homes out there.
They want to own homes.
Yeah.
Right. If we take away all the percentages, whatever the case may be, just know that if you want to qualify to purchase a home and you don't have money in your savings account,
like most of us,
or
just pay cash.
And listen, it's one thing to have $6,000 in your savings account to cover a few months of expenses.
Yeah.
It's another thing to have $300,000 in your savings account.
It's a different level.
And that's where the bank comes in.
Right, exactly.
So this is what we are talking about today. How to get ready to buy that home. Now, if the market actually crashes, whatever that means,
right, and
the home values do come down, you want to be prepared.
Exactly.
Let me help you.
Okay, well, let's get it together.
What would you say the first episode? Drag me? Can I drag you?
You're going to drag me anyway, because I'm not the one that does all of this. So I'm already feeling the dragging.
I need to drag the audience.
Okay.
And I need them to drag this video.
I don't know if this is the same meaning of drag, but go ahead.
And drag it into somebody else's DMs.
Oh, okay. Share. Okay.
Share.
Yes.
It's caring. Sharing is caring. I'm a share bear. Share bear.
Okay.
All right. So I have top 5 tips.
Okay.
To getting ready. Again, I don't care if you own a home, because sometimes you get complacent.
Oh.
I own a home.
The dragging already started.
I'm just saying, I own a home.
Okay.
And if I want to sell my home and use the proceeds from that home sale to get into another home, that's not going to cover my entire home. So listen, girlfriends.
And boyfriends.
And listen, boyfriends. This is what needs to happen. Number 1, stop spending every dime that you have.
Jesus, Jamilah. Why is that the first one?
Why do I have to literally
I just pulled out my phone and told you what I was doing, and now you're going to put it. I feel like she added this at the last minute.
It was right there. It was right there the whole time. Stop spending every single dime that you have.
Right.
We know that, even historically, a certain age demographic, we are spending every single dime that we have.
Yeah.
We are playing Keeping Up with the Joneses, like double time. We have to find ways to save money. And the reason why is typically banks want to see that you're capable of doing that.
Yeah.
And they want to see that you have at least, 3 to 6 months of your mortgage, if not home expenses, in your account that you're capable of saving. So that is a big part. Like, what if something happens to your home where you don't have any emergency home fund to cover the situation?
Yeah.
And so for example, out of nowhere, we had a tree fall on our lawn and take out the power line.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
My family didn't have electricity for 5 days. We had to wait for PSE&G Jersey. We had to wait for the electric company, the electric and gas company to come and fix that situation.
Right.
But honestly, what if it was worse than that?
Yeah.
What if it fell on our home?
That's what I was thinking you were going to say. Yeah.
No, we were so lucky. It fell on our lawn, and my husband ended up cutting it to get it off the lawn. And I'm so happy that he could do that. But there are so many emergencies that happen. And if you don't have the money to cover the emergencies, if you don't have the credit to cover the emergencies, you're taken away from your mortgage payment.
Right.
That mortgage payment comes first.
Yeah.
Period. That's the roof over your head.
Right.
So you got to show the bank that you need to save at least 3 to 6, that you're capable of saving 3 to 6 months. There are some great examples of how to creatively save.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to refrain because, again, we are just like throwing out names of companies, but I don't bank with this company anymore. But for those who used to bank with Margo, there was this great savings account where they would round up the amount of money that you spent. Okay. So if you went to Mama and spent... I know.
I would rather you just say the name at this point. Sheesh.
No, but if we went to a convenience store and we spent, $17 and 25 cents on lunch.
Yeah.
You and a coworker, whatever. Instead of it being $17.25, they would round it up to $18. Mm-hmm. They would take that additional 75 cents and throw it into your savings account.
Okay.
You didn't touch it.
Right.
That's a great way to start saving. To attempt to start saving. Now, that particular bank had it. You could do the same thing, but it's not as automated.
Yeah.
But that's one way. The other real way to do this, and it takes a lot of discipline, is to tell your people no.
Tell your people no.
Let me explain that. Tell your folks no. No, you're not going out tonight. No, you're not going to the white party right now.
Not the white party.
No, you're not buying that extra bottle of rum. No, I'm not coming to girls' night out because y'all expect me to bring something. Or I'll come to girls' night out, but I'm really broke right now. I'm saving for a house.
So what you're saying is when you're in this phase of saving, you lose social life.
You're probably going to lose social life. You're going to lose some happiness. But it's a sacrifice.
Right.
It is a sacrifice.
Right. It's a sacrifice for a reason.
And it's clear that you're not the only person sacrificing for this home ownership dream.
Right.
Because there are millions of other people who have done it too. And according to the statistics, there's about 65.8% of Americans who own homes. So you're not in this alone.
Right. Yeah.
You're not in this alone. So be real with them. If you can be real with your families and your friends, sometimes they might even support you.
Right. No, you're right.
And that's okay.
Right.
Look what I did. So, okay, moving on. Hope you take that tip.
That one hurt.
Did it?
It did.
It hurts to save.
It does.
Listen.
Right.
So there that is.
Okay.
So number 2, this is tip number 2. The first tip was saving. Sacrifice, save, period. Second tip is before you start paying down debt, speak with a lender.
Okay.
This is hard.
And say what?
What do I need to do?
Okay.
What do I need to do? Because sometimes we all think that we know what we need to do. We will Google the gods, right?
Yeah.
We will do all the things. We will research. We will Bing. We will do all of the things. And then I just need to throw somebody else out there. So I don't want to be biased. We will Yahoo
we
the
will
things.
ask Jeeves. You remember Ask
Yes.
Jeeves? Oh, the search engine butler.
No, but with that, it's one thing to pull up, a bunch of articles from people that know what they're talking about. Right. That publicize them. I got it. Mm-hmm. But there's another thing to talk to someone that's already in the industry that you are going to build a relationship with, to work with, to actually advise you and consult you on what you need to pay down and what's not important right now.
Right.
So sometimes you may find yourself wasting money. You probably didn't need to pay that down.
Yeah.
This might have been more effective if you would have paid that down.
Yeah, that's true, Jamilah.
Don't waste your money.
Yeah.
So a part of the pre-qualification process is speaking with a lender.
Right.
Whoever you choose, whether it's a broker, a lender, or your own personal bank. And there's a different differentiation. Big words. Differentiation in that.
Right.
But the point is, whoever you decide to borrow money from, consult them before you go crazy and do it yourself and waste money.
Okay.
And then you'll be spinning the wheels and really pissed off.
So this should have been number 1.
Nuh-uh. Nope. There's a reason why I went there.
Okay.
Number 3.
Again, dragging me. Go ahead.
Do not job hop.
See, this one's hard, especially for a millennial. Okay.
Exactly.
Why do we need job loyalty? Y'all ain't giving us no pensions.
Precisely.
Yeah.
The silent resignations. We're not talking about terminations.
Quiet quitting.
Yeah, quiet quitting because you're not getting what you want.
Oh,
I know it's hard.
Yeah.
Listen, hello, audience.
She ain't talking to me, y'all.
I'm talking to you as if I were talking to my son, trying to get him right. Stop it. Sacrifice. Do the things.
All right. How long though? For how long? How long do you advise?
Like 6 months. 6 months to a year.
Okay.
And let me give you a terrible example. You're like, huh? It's still in the same realm. I had braces.
Okay.
And the orthodontist at one point told me that I would need braces for 18 months.
Okay.
You know how fast 18 months goes? It feels like forever.
Okay.
18 months is gone.
Mm-hmm.
I've had braces how many years ago?
Yeah.
I love my teeth.
They're beautiful.
I'm just saying. So, I mean, thank you. But that's what I'm saying. Do the sacrificing.
Right.
Do not job hop. If you job hop,
Yeah.
you are really hurting yourself. So I don't care if you're an entrepreneur. Work on your profit and loss statements for 2 years. I don't care if you work for a corporate job. Work on it for 2 years.
Right.
This is a sacrifice.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's either you're going to play this game
Mm-hmm.
or you just going to save up a bunch of money. You know, for the people that job hop, I'm going to say I used to be one of you.
Yeah.
I did. I was one of you. So I understand. I'm not getting down on you. I'm just telling you the facts. You are borrowing over quite possibly $200,000, even
Right.
$100,000,
Right.
even $50,000. You are borrowing that from an institution that wants to make sure that you are going to be capable of paying it back,
Right.
i.e. through a job.
Yeah.
Something. Now, there are some banks that have some lending that are based on the gig economy because gigging is a big deal now.
Right. Yeah.
You got everything from DoorDash,
Uber.
Mm-hmm.
All the other ones.
All them.
Yeah.
All them.
We don't got to go.
Yeah, no. So don't get super discouraged. I'm just telling you, be consistent in what it is that you do.
Right.
I don't care if you have 5 jobs. Be consistent
Okay.
and file your taxes, please.
Absolutely.
You're welcome.
You ain't gonna
So, all right, that's number 3. Do not be impulsive. Do not job hop. Number 4, the face that Jasmine is giving me.
Because anybody who knows me knows how much anxiety this type of thing gives me. But go ahead. I'm feeling the limit.
Don't buy a car. Don't buy big ticket items.
Mm-hmm.
Any bank, any lender will tell you. So I'm telling you before they tell you.
Right.
The reason is when banks look at you and you're borrowing money, they want to know how much money do you have to pay back to other people.
Right. Exactly.
So we're talking about your debt to income ratio.
Yeah.
You can Google that if you want or talk to a lender. Your debt to income
The worst.
ratio.
Yeah.
How much money do you have
Yeah.
up against how much money do you have to pay to other people?
How much you owe.
And your regular life expenses.
Exactly.
This also ties into having student loans.
Yeah.
Because they will count your student loans.
I thought they didn't count as heavily though because it's considered like good debt. Is that like a
Girl,
rumor?
that's one thing that you are not going to escape
Right.
is student loans.
Exactly.
Even if our current president forgives some of them,
We're not gonna get into that
listen,
either.
that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. But it's not going to cover 100% of them unless you are in a public service job,
Right.
some type of something.
Right.
So you figure out the guidelines. The point is, look at your income. You know, if you have $4,500, and I'm being nice, $4,500 worth of income, you're bringing this in, and then you're paying like $2,000 in debt
Yeah.
to your car, to your credit cards, to the surgery you just had for all your fillings in your face.
Ooh.
I'm just saying,
Ooh.
I'm being real.
Is there someone in mind for this dragging?
Thank you for joining us for the In Your Space podcast, where I'm bringing you the real in real estate.
I was like, are we starting over?
No, we're not. But I'm bringing you the real in real estate.
Giving the real.
And what we do today,
right?
We get the fillers, we get the Botox, we get the tummy tucks.
I need one of those.
We buy the cars. Stop for a small period of time.
Yeah,
that's all I'm asking you to do. And after you get your house, go back to it, boo. Just make sure you have your emergency account. That, you know, if anything goes wrong, you can pull from that emergency stash.
Right.
But I need you to stop right now.
Yeah.
If you're getting serious to buy a house, there's a difference between just wanting to and actually doing the things. So there we go. So I'm going to move on to the last tip.
Please tell me this is some aloe for all this burn.
It is. I love that. There you go. Burning them. No, but seriously, this is a little more lighthearted.
Okay.
And I'm going to get real deep. Not really. I'm going to get real personal.
Oh, okay.
Going back to number 1, saving money is hard to do.
Yes.
This is real talk. Number 5, if you still need more help with saving money, because everybody needs help. If you don't ask for help, nobody's going to help you.
Right.
You're just going to be helping yourself, right? And that's fine too. Do what you want to do. But the point is that there are government programs out there.
Right.
That will help you, especially for a first-time home buyer.
Exactly. Yep.
To buy a home. And I've been through it myself. Okay. I actually been through it twice. And someone can jump on here and correct me, put it in the comments, whatever you want to say, whether it's a realtor or someone from personal experience. But I did a first-time homebuyer program twice.
Right.
And according to what I know, and the rules could have changed like they always do, but in the state of New Jersey, they consider you to be a first-time homebuyer after 3 years.
Yeah, no, I've heard that too.
Boop.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I've heard
I
that
did this
too.
twice. And this particular program put me through a home ownership program that taught me how to save money.
Right.
It taught me how to manage my money. It taught me about debt. And at the end of this, first of all, I was supposed to be saving something already.
Right.
But again, it can get hard.
Yeah.
So you still need that extra push. So at the end of the program, you came in with something, they educated you, and then when you completed the program successfully, they gave you up to $10,000.
Nice.
That's dope.
Yeah, that's cool.
So there are still ways that you can get help to save money. And there's nothing wrong with asking for help.
Yeah.
But when you decide that you're serious about saving and starting that process and paying down your debt and working with a lender and you still need more help, go after that program.
Right.
But don't let that program be your crutch. Do you dig that?
Yeah, no, I think that's really, really important because I think a lot of people hear about home buyer programs, but they don't really know what it looks like or even where to go to look for it. So I think it's important that people try to educate themselves about that as much as possible. And especially the part about it being a rolling thing. So it's not one and done. You can still apply as a first time home buyer later.
You could be living in a home.
Right.
Be a first time home buyer.
And that is one of those little sneaky things that they don't always disclose. You know what I mean? So it's good to know.
Yeah. But if you decide to do this program again and you're already living in a home, they're not going, I remember one of the stipulations was they're not going to let you buy a second home. This has to be a home that you live in.
Yes. Primary resident.
Don't think you're going to see the earth with, New Jersey money and
this
a
is
bunch
not
of investment properties.
That's
not this.
No.
But for those, this is especially for first time home buyers or even second time home buyers.
Yeah.
But in general, again, if you are trying to purchase a home and you have to go through a bank, please, these are some ground rules.
Yeah. It's important. And it's one of those things that I struggle with personally. I'm not a financially savvy person. My husband will attest, but this is incredibly helpful for the next time I buy a home.
I'm so happy I could help you.
Yeah. I don't know when that's going to be, but I'm tucking it in my pocket. All that saving. I want to go shopping right now.
Listen, I want to go shopping too. But, just
after I just got done talking about how broke I am.
Right. Just to let everybody know, I am trying just like you.
Yeah.
You can be a realtor and still be jacked up. And I am not saying that I am jacked up.
Yeah. We're not clocking your pockets right now.
You're not clocking my pockets. But what I am saying is that when I talk to my lender, this person is going to tell me what I need to do.
Yeah.
You have to put in the work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody else is going to sweep up these homes on you.
Mm-hmm.
And if you do your own research, you're going to see exactly what I'm saying.
Right. Yeah. It's definitely not going to get any easier. And if home ownership is important for you, then you got to take it seriously.
So listen to me here. One more time.
Yes, ma'am.
One more plea. If there is going to be a 2023 boom, if you are reading these articles, this market watch, these trends, you listening to other people on YouTube like us, whatever the case may be, you will find that the home market, yes, the prices may decrease, but it might put it in a more affordable position for you.
And you just want to be ready.
You got to get ready for it.
Yeah.
So take this time. And when you're ready, call me at 856.
You better put the whole number in there, girl.
No, you can find me anywhere. If you decide to actually look for me in South Jersey, you will find me.
Yeah.
But please put in the work. I'm begging you. I hope I talk to you like a peer, like a girlfriend, like a friend.
You was my mama in this episode.
Oh, did I mom you?
You was my mama in this episode. Guys, I know you already listened, but I'm just saying you don't have to listen because this was really just for Jamilah's son. We can just skip this.
This was not for Jamilah's son.
Don't listen anymore. Just turn it off. No, I'm just kidding.
Seriously, and God,
it's valuable. It's very valuable.
I don't want to belabor this, but this is something they are not teaching in school.
This is my question I had when you were talking. I didn't want to interrupt for once.
Sorry.
Why do they not teach this? Like as a subject, fiscal, financial responsibility. Why is it not a thing?
Generally speaking, I have no stinking idea.
Meanwhile, I have never used Y equals MX plus B. Have you?
No.
Have you?
No. But I have done geometry.
I'm just saying.
I have used my geometry. But I slight defense, I did take consumer math in the school that I went to.
Okay.
I learned how to take the discount off my clothes. I learned how to do what is that thing? My checkbook.
Oh,
I learned about stocks.
Yep.
I learned about those things, but I did not learn how to own a home.
Yeah.
So please, you guys, especially if you're coming from a different generation, listen to this.
Yeah.
If I've helped anybody today, I hope so. If you want me to be a little more calm and professional, please call me.
Yeah, give her a shout, guys.
This is different, but we want to go ahead and thank you so much for tuning into this episode on In Your Space podcast.
Yes.
I am Jamilah, your realtor.
And I'm Jasmine, interior designer.
Bringing you the real in real estate. Right? And design. But it was a lot of real estate today.
Yes, it was a little serious, but hopefully it helped you guys. So thanks for tuning in. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, all that stuff.
Things.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye.